What's up YouTube, it's Ghostwriter15 here, back at it again with another Edison format video. And today's video is going to be a deck profile of my second place finish at the most recent Deck Devastators tournament. There was about 145 players and I got second place. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the deck profile. 3 red eyes, you have to play 3 because it's your boss monster. 3 blue eyes. I think this is the only level 8 you need, or else it starts getting a little bricky. 3 white stone. This is how you search blue eyes. It's your +1. You need to play 3. 3 debris dragon because it's really easy to OTK with this card, and it's also a card to consonants target. 1 Flamvel guard because there's going to be times when you have Quackimero Drago on your field and you need to be able to synchro into Brionic. And it's also a cards of consonants target as well. 1 Quackimero Drago. You only need 1 because it is a bit bricky, but it's a floodgate on legs and it guarantees that your OTK is going to go through. 2 Vortex Troopers. So I don't know why I ended up cutting this card in the first place from my recent lists. This card is the reason I think I won my RBET. So this card lets you recycle back 2 cards to draw 2 more. So you can put back dead cards and potentially draw into Future Fusion or card destruction. And also it's used to make Black Rose Dragon and Ancient Fairy Dragon. There are times when my opponent would just go all out and I would punish them by going Black Rose. 1 Tragodia. I still think Tragodia is better than Gores. I don't think I'm changing my mind on that anytime soon. 3 Upstarts. Consistency. 3 Trade-ins. 3 Cards of Consonants. 3 Super Rejuvenations. 2 Magical Stone Excavations. 2 Instant Fusions. That's basically a staple at this point. 1 Future Fusion, 1 Card Destruction, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Avarice. Yeah, I think this is like the staple spell lineup that you have to play. You can also play True Nade in the main. I don't think it's bad. It does make your deck slightly more bricky, but it's still very strong. And for the traps, all you need is 3 Reckless Greeds. This card helps you get into what you need to start your engine. It usually doesn't matter if you're skipping your draw phase because you're going to be drawing so many cards off of Super Rejuvenation anyway. For the side deck, 1 Prime Material. It's really good in certain matchups, so you need it. 1 Raikou because Raikou does stop any floodgate, and it's also really good paired up with Mind Control, which I'm also citing. 1 Card Trooper because it's a beater, unlike Vortex Trooper. That is the one advantage that Card Trooper has over Vortex. 2 Lightning Vortex because you need to stop floodgate monsters. 1 Mind Control. This card's really good with Raikou, as I mentioned, and it's also really good to synchro away your opponent's monsters. This deck plays a lot of tuners, so you can easily make a lot of different synchros with Mind Control. 1 Nobleman. Last time I played 3, I bumped it down to 1. I didn't draw it at all, so I still can't say much about this card, unfortunately. 1 True Nade because if you're not maining True Nade, you have to side it, no questions asked. 2 DD Crows because I was really afraid of running into the Noralaris deck, and that Phantom card that they play, I think it's called Phantom of Chaos, is very broken against Dragon Turbo. So I just wanted an answer to that. Speaking of another answer to that, Torrential Tribute is also a really strong card in many different matchups. A lot of people don't respect your back row because game one, usually they're not going to see anything besides Reckless Greed. So they just go all out and they get blown out by Torrential Tribute. And it also combos really well with the Vortex Trooper and the Card Troopers because when they're destroyed, you draw a card. So yeah, I really like the Torrential Tribute. Two Master Restricts. I usually side this, and I still like it. It's very good to slow down the frog deck. And the last two cards, last but not least, is Royal Decree. You have to play Royal Decree in the side. It's so good. And funny enough, I played against Chainburn in top 16, and Royal Decree was just amazing in that matchup. It just destroyed him. For the extra deck, I'm basically playing the same extra deck as always. I don't think you need to make any changes. The only way I would probably change something is if you're playing Gores. That way you need to make space for one Dark End Dragon, but that's basically it. I'm playing the Armory Arm, Cataster, Goyo, Brio, Iron Chain, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, Stardust, Trident Dragion, Dragoness, two Darkfires, one E-Hero Mariner, Ojama Knight, and five-headed dragon. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile. I got second place at this tournament. It was about 145 players. I really wanted to get first, but it is what it is. I'll probably make a separate video pretty soon about my tournament run and go over some of my replays because I think I could have made some different plays that could have potentially won me first place in the finals. But yeah, I'll go over that later in another video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. This is Ghostwriter 15 signing out.